United States cannot continue to be the force of democracy around the world and still maintain this colony in the Caribbean. It's time to make a decision, and Puerto Rico should become a state. So Puerto Rico right now has 3.5 million people, more or less, living on the island, 3.5 million U.S. citizens. We only have one representative in Congress who has a voice but has no vote. So this one person has to represent 3.5 million people when every other member of Congress in the House represents about 400,000, 500,000, 600,000 people maximum. Democracy in the United States is government by consent of the governed, and we project that around the world. But in our own backyard, we have 3.5 million people who have to live under every federal law that is instituted by Congress, but we have no vote in passing those laws. If Puerto Rico became a state, it would share not only in the benefits, but also in the responsibilities. We would start paying federal taxes. We would get back our fair share of those taxes, because right now, Puerto Ricans pay all federal taxes. 100% of all federal taxes except federal income tax on income from the island. But we don't get back at the same rate that we pay. Like, we pay Social Security the same as everybody else, Medicaid, Medicare, but we only get back less than half of what we pay in. Puerto Rico can't do anything on its own, or the president, or the Supreme Court. It's only the U.S. Congress that can decide the future of Puerto Rico. In this experimentation, they have created this economic model that has failed. Puerto Rico on its own cannot fix the economy because it has no political power to do that. Congress holds all the political power. A lot of U.S. companies, a lot of individuals, a lot of investment resources that are available aren't going into Puerto Rico because they don't feel that there is certainty that Puerto Rico will become a state at one point. Once that happens, a lot of capital will start flowing in, and we will fix the economy before Puerto Rico becomes a state. But we have to put Puerto Rico on the road to statehood. But there's also 5.5 million Puerto Ricans living on the mainland. And we are everywhere. In the Supreme Court, in the federal government, in our movie industry, music. So, we are an integral part of the fiber of America. And we are ready to become an equal partner.